is DJ Academics calls out Joe Budden and Breakfast Club for being cowards by Flacco chat. Let's see what the fuck this about, man. DJ Academics called out by Flacco. We about to react to this real quick, chat. Squad supposed to be getting on. I'm waiting on them. They probably rolling up. This give us a good amount of time. 15 minutes is a good amount of time before they get on, chat. So let's lock in. DJ Academics call out Joe Budden and Breakfast Club for being cowards, chat. Let's get it popping.
Academics is calling out Joe Budden and the Breakfast Club and other major platforms for being cowards.
What do y'all want to do? Roc Nation? Somebody say I'm diddied out. Do y'all want to? Yo, chat, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is with the closest people I'm very cool with. Bruh, I've been telling y'all about Roc Nation. Roc Nation currently is doing something that, for all the people who claim, it's not about Tory. Roc Nation is intentionally harassing, bullying, trying to take down many young... Listen,
Ak is not wrong. If you've spoken on Roc Nation in the last week, chances are you've received a copyright strike. You received some attempt to get your account taken down. And Academics fans are looking at Academics, yo, you the voice of new...
That's fucking crazy. They trying to get niggas' accounts taken down. Roc Nation, what the fuck is going on? I don't see how when it comes to a situation that they like got going on that they accidentally bring publicly, how they try to blame the people because of videos and receipts they got of things that's going on in that nature. It's all documented though of what I'm hearing with Roc Nation. Especially with that one female, I think the president's daughter. The president of Roc Nation's daughter. Yeah. President of Roc Nation's daughter, chat. Yeah.
Media. Why you not speaking up against Roc Nation? Academics have the approach that I feel like a lot of people have. And he's not wrong for having this approach at all. Because you essentially, when you go against Roc Nation, you're faced with two things. Either be a martyr, either you die for the cause, because you are going to die. Like, that channel, that media company you have, it's no more if you go against them folks. Or, you live to see yourself essentially get demolished in court, get bankrupted, get accusations put on you, go to jail. So you now have to choose between the two options. Be a martyr and lose every income you have, or go to jail. Or just don't speak on it. So when people are calling Academics a coward for not speaking on it, because, bro, I've seen the comments in my comment section, and Academics seen it too. Academics is now responding back with the one question I feel like a lot of us have, yo. How come, like, the standard is imposed on us to always be brave to speak out against certain things, but y'all don't have the same criteria for the other huge podcasters? Y'all don't have this criteria for Joe Budden, for Charlemagne, for the Breakfast Club. As a matter of fact, y'all will consume their content without even asking them a question about why haven't y'all spoke on Roc Nation and Desiree.
Hey, niggas do got a point. Niggas don't be calling out none of these other podcasts that's been around for certain things that be like, bro. But they will speak on certain shit that's crazier. Like, I feel like something that's crazy. I'm sorry, chat. I feel like relationship problems that the public speak out about is crazy to me. Because that's their relationship. It doesn't fucking matter. The simple fact that they try to speak out about it and give their opinion to make it seem like it's all factual is bullshit to me. That's the only thing I hate of, like, certain things getting spoke out about. But when it comes to, some suspicious shit that like, sadly could theoretically be a conspiracy in a way. Nobody, no big major, no podcast want to speak out about that. But what's fucked up is niggas will be so quick to speak out about Holly and DEG. Like, bro, get the fuck on, bro. That's their business, bro. Like, it ain't nobody else's business opinion of what they got going on in their relationship of co-parenting or relationship of, whatever type of relationship they got. I'm just saying, chat. It's nobody's business.
Perez. But if we don't speak on it, we sellouts. If they don't speak on it, y'all don't care.
Roc Nation is out here deleting people's pages, bullying, doing a lot of things that in hip hop, you know, all those people who hate me, they would normally call out, but not one of them are calling those people out. So it becomes upon me, and I'm like, all of these guys that when they be talking shit about me, I let them talk shit about me, nobody ever steps it. Roc Nation is now bullying other young creators who just, they're reporting regular shit, and nobody's saying a word. For that reason alone, I don't know if I want to talk about Roc. You know why? Because when y'all don't hold everybody else to the fire, when they're cowards, and I stand up here and I say everything, and y'all know they criticize me and use everything to my detriment. When y'all don't hold them other cowards to the extent of it,
there's a secret society that exists within hip hop media. Those people you see at the BET Award red carpet, who you don't know exactly what they do, but they are always there. Those people who you see go from Apple Music to Amazon and they keep on getting opportunities, but you don't know exactly what they have done to make them successful or deserve these opportunities. The people who you always see on Complex Top 25 hip hop media list, but nobody ever watches them, they're part of the secret society, the black bourgeoisie class of hip hop media. But for some reason, those people get called good for the culture. They're the ones that, you know, they get applauded. They get praised, right? They get lifted up on a pedestal, and they call people like myself, like in academics, we get called the problem child. We get called the ones who don't belong in.
That is kind of crazy, though, chat. As certain people that we don't know who the fuck they is or where they came from do get, like, just looked at as just normal. But when it comes to people like them, and when they just giving out shit that, like, I feel like some information should be given out. Not all, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I look at Flacco as the news, chat. I don't really necessarily watch the news by my motherfucking self because, I don't know. Like, growing up, that's all the fuck I watch. Like, I don't know. Shit. Kind of gets annoying, especially as a kid. Like, I used to always look at it like, damn, nigga, I wake up to only bad news. Shit, it's about an hour to 30 minutes of the news of just bad news. What the fuck? What? One good news is discounts on oranges. One good news is discounts on apples. What the fuck? So yeah, chat.
In hip hop media, we get called the ones that needs to be ostracized for culture to be pure again. But somehow, when issues like this arise, the problem child are the ones who speak on it. The problem child are the ones who not scared to throw everything they ever worked for away to go for what's right. But we get called the goofies and they get called the real ones. And after a while, bro, you start to ask yourself, what's the incentive to continue to speak up and do what's right? When the ones they're considering real ones are cowards, they scared, they part of the secret society, they can't speak on it. Because they ain't never built nothing for themselves. And they know when they speak on it, those opportunities is gone. But somehow, culture.
actually, let's talk about it. Because, you know what, I'll call people out. I'm a little lit. Perfect. And I'm going to challenge the Joe Budden podcast. I'm going to challenge the Breakfast Club, especially the Breakfast Club. Because a lot of y'all shit's going to be coming from a heavy Roc Nation influence place. I'm challenging the Breakfast Club, Joe Budden. And again, nothing wrong with Joe Budden's podcast.
Shout out to Joe Budden, man. And when I sat back earlier today, I thought, I need to learn from Joe Budden. Because Joe Budden was out here rooting for creators. Joe Budden was out here really putting his neck on the line, going against the infrastructure, going against the companies for independent creators. And people were on the internet calling him goofy and clowning him, going against him, calling him crazy, not supporting him at all. Joe Budden finally said, oh.
Hey, Joe Budden do got a point, chat. It was a time. Hey. It's a reason why that nigga say he fell off, but I feel like he didn't fall off. I feel like, when you a rapper, you make a hit, you either got one thing, you either keep making music or you find business ways to, juice that motherfucking hit. You juice that motherfucking hit to something bigger, chat. And I felt like Joe Budden, do your thing, mama, do my thing. I felt like with all his hits, pump it up, all this shit, he just found a way to juice them fucking hits to, staying afloat in the game. And boom, the older he got, it was his time. You see him on Love and Hip Hop. Now he got a podcast. Like, the older he got, the more, the opportunities he enjoys. Sometimes some of these people, especially when it comes to them blowing up in the game off of, a hit or something, like, bro, half the time, these niggas don't be wanting to talk to people, bro. These niggas can care less to talking to anybody. God damn. Wild ass shit. Love y'all. I just playing. What's good, nigga?
What's up?
But nah, chat, like, I'm just saying. Hey, give me like 9 minutes. Real quick. I'm just finishing this reaction up real quick.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't even rolled up, nigga.
Oh, well, do your thing. Alright. But yeah, chat, like, through time, bro, that nigga, bro, you could tell, like, even though niggas probably looking at it as a standpoint, yeah, he's an artist, Joe Budden ass for being like a one-hit wonder or whatever. Nobody, we ain't the ones that can really see like behind the scenes of business standpoint of what he probably did to, maintain his way of now he making more money than ever than his past was. Because at the end of the day, chat, when it comes to this music or not, no matter one hit wonder or not, it's all about what fucking contract you sign, bro, to really get your money-ons out the deal. Because it could be a fluke contract to where you just signing a deal of a potential, like, do you got potential to, shoot from the stars? And sometimes them deals can lead a nigga 5 years of, you paying off the motherfucking, not the industry, but you paying off the record label for 5 years and boom. Now you can own some shit. So some of that shit be like that shit, but you never know. It all depends on when it comes to certain, one-hit wonders. But at the end of the day, I don't know if Joe Budden a one-hit wonder. I remember he used to freestyle and shit at them radio stations and shit. So I can't necessarily say a nigga a one-hit wonder given the simple fact some of these niggas had a mindset of rap battle. And some of these niggas had a mindset of that. So I can't really, like, put a nigga as, like, off of, we all know Pump It Up, chat, but still, nigga, like, you gotta look at what he did through the journey, though. Like, freestyling, niggas don't really freestyle in on a radio station and shit like that no more. Especially when you gotta go to each radio station in each state, and then you keep doing that shit. That's kind of insane to me, because I'm sorry, but I will be just like the game. I'm using the same fucking freestyle I did on one radio station. I'm doing it on every single one of them. The same fucking freestyle. Y'all remember the game, chat? Blood Chillin'. Yo, we remember that freestyle, chat. That nigga the game used it on damn near every single thing. Nigga the game used it at podcasts, radio stations. He used that damn near every fucking thing, chat. So yeah, let's get back to this bitch, though.
Okay, hey, bruh. I fought long enough, bro. Right? I had my pitchfork up. I was fighting this good fight, and none of you guys support me. You know what Joe Budden did, bruh? Joe Budden went ahead and got a manager who knows a lot about business. And Joe Budden said, man, I'm done speaking up for these niggas, bruh. Where the paper at? And the manager got Joe Budden to the bag.
Damn.
And Joe Budden ain't raised that pitchfork again for you niggas, bro, because y'all ungrateful. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all ungrateful. This is why, there is no such thing as a Malcolm or a Martin in 2025, bro. That playbook done ran its course, bro. We not dumb no more, bro. We know the playbook now. Man, if you would have told Martin and Malcolm, bro, they was dying for this new crop of nigga, they would have said, you done lost your mind, man. You crazy. Man, I ain't dying for these niggas, bro. They ungrateful, man.
I ain't dying for these niggas.
The playbook is already here. We already know, bro.
That
if
nigga
we
wild,
crash out and lose everything we got for these new crop of niggas, bro, the first thing they gonna say is, man, dumb ass boy done crash out, bro. Lost it all trying to be. Now, come on, bro. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. The first thing they gonna say is, oh, he crashed out. Stupid ass boy crashed out, bro. Oh, he doing too much. Bro, Martin died for you niggas. And what did he deserve? Martin had side chicks. Now they having podcast discussions about how Martin Luther King was a milkman, bro. After he died for you niggas. No. Joe Budden learned early. Maybe I'm not there yet. Maybe I'm still optimistic, right, that y'all would appreciate my efforts if I do go all the way. But at this point, I'll be real, bruh. I don't know. Will y'all appreciate my efforts if I go all the way?
But I'm only calling them out because of their size. You guys have a very huge platform. Now, I'm trying to say, I don't want to fight no battles by myself because half of y'all, not the people I named Breakfast Club or Joe Budden Podcast, want to see me go away. But there's a bunch of other facetious men. So all the, the rest of them, they're just not relevant for me to name. The point is this. If I really wanted to sit back on this Roc Nation shit this week, because if I see nobody speak about it, y'all should know what it is. Roc Nation is using heavy-handed, somewhat maybe possibly illegal tactics to silence opposition or criticism of them and their employees. Remember back in the day when I started throwing up the rock and I started saying, I don't want no beef with these motherfuckers? Y'all say I'm pussy. You can call me pussy. But if I'm pussy, what are the other people who don't speak about them at all? I'm the first one who told y'all the reason Bobby Shmurda's career is in shambles is because of Roc Nation.
We seen these folks play in their faces, but they still take the heroes that they exalt up. Y'all will recognize, man, Roc Nation be doing some terrible things, man. But then y'all don't realize the people that they're propelling up and putting money behind are the same ones y'all are online calling the real ones, bro. Do you understand how many media personalities? Yeah, and I know them. How many media personalities Roc Nation got bags behind that you don't even know? Like you just watching these folks, not even understanding their mysterious rise, not even understanding. Hold on, bro. You was just an intern at Complex. Now you running like a department at Apple Music? Hold on, bro.
That is kind of insane. I ain't gonna cap.
You was just a coffee getter at BET. Now come on, bro. But y'all don't ever question the media personalities. Y'all know what's backing them folks, man. But y'all gonna question us and question every move we make. It don't make sense. Yo, we seen with the NFL, man. Roc Nation told y'all, man, we not watching the NFL no more, man. Hey, bruh, any artist, we not performing. He told Jermaine Dupri, hey, bruh, they offering you a job to run the Super Bowl? Man, hell nah, bruh. Man, look, bro, we're not bringing our sauce there, bruh. Man, they asked Jay-Z, yes, sir, I'll take it. Hey, bruh, but can't you get, these niggas to stop boycotting? Man, I got y'all, bruh. Don't worry about it. He made y'all stop boycotting, bruh, after getting a multi-million-dollar deal. But yet y'all love Jay-Z, y'all love Roc Nation, man. Hey, man, listen, bruh, I ain't gonna die on that hill, man. Hey, bruh, because I know when I die and on that hill, bruh, or if I die on that hill, bruh, the first thing y'all gonna say, man, stupid that boy trick himself out position, man. Man, stupid that little boy thought he was bigger than the program, bruh. Y'all gonna celebrate on my grave. Hell nah, man. Hey, bruh, if we all throwing up the rock, we throwing up the rock, homie. I'm sorry. Hey, if we all throwing up the rock,
hey, this nigga wild, chat.
But if we all picking up the rock, then let us all pick it up together and chastise the one who don't pick it up. But don't come over here trying to chastise us for not being brave and bold, and then you go over to them other podcasts and throw up the rock with them.
Roc Nation did so much shicey shit with Epic. Epic wanted no parts to do with Bobby. They said, y'all go get him. But we going to have to fight it out on a legal perspective because we own him and y'all been interfering with our contract with the name. So now Bobby Shmurda gets no support because it's going to be a legal fight. They tried to do it with Uzi. They did it with Meg Thee Stallion. I've been telling y'all this. But again, let me tell you this. I'm not Jesus. I've never told you I'm Jesus. Never confuse Ak for the one that says, no, I'm just here to die for y'all sins. No. So when I look around and I see ain't that Devo? And everybody was like, no, we want fuck Devo run. Yo, let's ride. Everybody was ganging up with me like, all right, let's ride. I show up. I look around. I said, where y'all at? Everybody at home. Everybody like, oh, I couldn't get a babysitter. I'm not fighting Devo by myself. So I told y'all I want no smoke with Roc Nation. And I still don't want no smoke with them. But I do want y'all to hold these other media outlets accountable. Let me tell you what's happening with Roc Nation. I don't necessarily care about Desiree Perez, who's the CEO. By the way, if you don't know her history, 6ix9ine first mentioned her back in the day. Desiree Perez is a woman who used to be doing things in accordance with drug dealing. She was working with the cartel. She was transporting drugs. She got caught. Her boyfriend or whoever else she was dealing with at the time, they were also involved in the drug trade. She took a plea, and she was a state's witness. The same thing, this is why 6ix9ine was confused. Why does the industry bow to Desiree Perez, who was who cooperated against the cartel? But they're down to oust me because I cooperated against the 9 Trey gangsters. At that point, everybody had every excuse. Oh, well, she's a woman. You know, you got to treat women like kids. Again, like, a man snitching, problem. Can't fuck. A woman snitching, come on. It's a woman.
I'm not even buying the woman card, bro. The woman card is just an excuse because they know
that is wild, chat. That woman, for her to snitch on the cartel and nobody really look at that as something. Like, I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the day, 6ix9ine, you a bitch. Like, you snitched on the gang. You say you was gangster. You say you was all that. You say you was blood. You say you was all that. That's what it was. But the simple fact that nobody really say nothing about this bitch and she was, I don't give a fuck, chat. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'll say bitch to everybody. But the simple fact nobody said nothing about this bitch and, bro, she literally like, bro, chat, she literally like snitched on the cartel, bro. She was working for the cartel. It's crazy to me, bro. That's all. I don't really know. I don't know what to think about when you hear something like that. That is bullshit. How people look at that's different as 6ix9ine. I look at both of the shit the same shit. Both raps.
they don't want no smoke with Big Day Day, man. They know Day Day bringing smoke, bruh. Yo, these dudes is not as tough as we think they are, bruh. Meek Mill speaking out against rats, trying to oust all rats from the industry, bruh. Man, he took that check from Day Day and he set his happy ass down. Well, why? Yo, they think they gangster until they meet a real gangster. Day Day, right? Big Desiree, Big Day, she a real gangster. So I'm not even trying to buy that excuse, bruh, as a woman. Nah, because we've seen them chastise women for snitching before, bruh. They just know Big Day Day ain't for play. They, yo, they know who to act crazy with. Man, cut it out, bruh. Listen, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. All right? Hey, I feel like you guys is going to set the standard, man. All right? Or y'all going to call out everybody? Or y'all going to call out everybody for being quiet? Or, you know, do we all got to be quiet? I'll be real, bro. If I don't see y'all call out these other podcasters for not speaking on this stuff, bro, this is my last video on Roc Nation. I'll be real, bro. I'm throwing up the rock in the next video, bro. If I don't see y'all call out those other dudes, bro, I'm not crashing out. Listen, if you get to enjoy your favorite podcast, if you get to enjoy your favorite podcasters, watch every episode this week, and you don't even think to question them for not speaking on certain things, bruh, then I know where you stand. I'm not crashing out for you, bruh. I'm throwing up the rock next week, bruh. Feel me? As a matter of fact, bruh, I'm deleting all my Roc Nation videos, bruh, if I don't see those other people get called out, bruh. Because, cause I ain't crashing out if y'all don't want your favorite podcasters to crash out, all right? Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? All right, and if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen. To find out about this Louisiana inmate who apparently escaped. Dude did a whole interview self-snitching, bro. Click on this video right here to find out how he escaped, but he already self-snitching. I'm gonna see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen.
Shit.
I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. I did want to see that bitch, but fuck all that. W's in motherfucking chat. W's in motherfucking chat. We about to get shit popping. Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. about to get shit popping. Slime's still rolling his blunt, chat, so we gonna get that in a second.